everyone, welcome to my life and welcome to a house update, but we have many things to do first. Now I'm hoping this will be the last house update before I move. As you're watching this, I'm actually away on a trip, so go and check out my Instagram. I will be doing get dressed with me's and everything, but then when I come back, hopefully the following week I will move. Fingers crossed, but we know things happen, things get pushed back. That's not unusual, so I'm saying fingers crossed. But before we get into the housey stuff, I have some try-ons that I want to do with you, which is why I'm still in my pajamas. Also, just please excuse everything around me. Everything's a bit of a bomb site. I've got my sauna blanket back out because the weather is terrible and my knees are not loving life right now. And this is something that really helps my arthritis. So yeah, I just have nowhere else for it to live. So it just lives on the edge of the bed. That will change soon. But before I get going with the try-on, if you like these videos, please give this vlog a like. And if you're new here, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button ready for moving vlogs. They're very soon. As soon as possible in reality. But you know, life. So I placed a Free People order and it literally arrived this morning. I also have a Revolve order, but I'll just show you those first. I'm not going to try them on because they don't fit me. This is a brand called, I don't know how you pronounce it. It's B-A-O-B-A-B. Boab? I don't know. But anyway, I really wanted to order, but they only had a size above my size and yeah, it does not fit me, which is such a shame because I had such incredible visions for the place that I'm going in this dress in particular, but it just doesn't fit me, which is such a shame, and they didn't have the smaller size in stock. But look at this. Thankfully, Revolve returns are pretty straightforward, but I just hate returning things, but I shall, sadly. So this is the first dress. It's not my usual style for being somewhere hot. Normally I go for something super colourful, but I do love the back. I think it's very beautiful and I just really wanted something that I could add to my wardrobe and wear over and over again. So yeah, this felt like such a safe bet. It's also super soft and I do think this is going to be one of those things that I can wear like in the evening on the first night, or you know, the first couple of nights, and then as the trip goes on, or any trip, probably not this trip, it's not long enough, but you know, those things you can demote from evening wear to daytime wear. This is definitely one of those. I need to have a little play around with the fit of this one because I think I've tied it a bit tight up here. But something I love about Free People is there's always something going on in the back and they're always such great quality. Like this is heavy. Not heavy to the point where it's going to be uncomfortable, but it's not going to blow up, you know, like you can tell it's been nicely made. And look at that. I love anything that has a nice back detail. My back is like one of my favourite parts of my body. It's so random, I know. But yeah, I really like to show it off, and this just feels, again, like something I would wear in the evening on the first, you know, the start of the trip, and then probably demote to daytime and actually get a good few wears out of it. Like this is a great breakfast dress with a pair of nice sandals. Big fan, big love. Free People hauls for me tend to be pretty hit or miss, but when I'm ordering dresses like this, I tend to know they're going to be okay because, I mean, I've ordered a lot of them in the past. Again, with this one, I definitely need to have a play around with how I've done it up because I definitely need it a bit tighter, but it's totally adjustable, so that's fine. What I will say is I was stuck between the pink or the white for this one, and I do really love this, and I think I'm going to wear this a ton, especially when I get, you know, the fit right. But the pink is a really nice pink, so if you are looking for a pink dress, go and have a look. But I can see myself wearing this all summer, well, whatever summer we're going to have. And look at the back, it's just so beautiful. So this is adjustable, and then this here is also adjustable, which is so nice because let's be honest, our bodies are all so different. So I think when you have the freedom to just, you know, tweak things without having to get it professionally done, it's amazing. And this is the last thing I ordered. I'm trying to figure if I'm supposed to wear this low waist or high, but when I wear it high waist, it kind of gapes a little. It feels like it shouldn't be high waist. I mean, I'll have a look on the website, but it does feel like this is supposed to sit here and maybe that's like ruched a little. I don't know. Either way, I think this is so unbelievably cute. At the minute, when it comes to skirts, I've been wearing my Free People dress as a skirt, which is fine, but it's nice to actually have one, and I think this is really cute, although I don't know what's going on here. Is that supposed to cross or supposed to do something? Something definitely doesn't feel quite right. I need to have a look on the website and see how the model wore it, but I think this is absolutely adorable. So yeah, that's my little Free People order. Okay, that's enough trying on for now. I'm gonna go and get my bits together and I'll catch up with you when we're at the house. There are so many updates. Hello. So as usual with these updates, I'm starting at the top of the house. We are in the ensuite and you're actually balanced on the toilet as well, which honestly isn't a terrible angle. I feel like you can see the whole room, but there will be a shower screen here. So I feel like there's lots of updates in this room actually since you were last in here. We have the lights on the wall, look at my niches, and they all have the surround. The shower is in, and then obviously there's going to be a big pane of glass here. We have, yeah, the lights, which are gorgeous. The washstand and sink, which, I mean, I guess I could probably put towels under there. And then next to you here that you can't see, we have the towel rail, and then you're on the toilet. So I feel like you can kind of feel the vibe from there, but let me show you. This is very exciting. So where I'm kind of at is, I think this is going to be maybe the last update. There might be one more, but I don't know if there is going to be one. So I'm just gonna try and show you as much as possible. And then hopefully the next time you see anything, everything will be done. So this is how the ensuite is looking. I am still in love with the floors. Obviously, everything has to have a big, deep clean before I'll actually move in. But this is how things are looking. This is my toilet. You'll be able to obviously see it more when everything kind of comes off packaging wise. And then we have this, which is my heated towel rail. This is such an essential for me in a room because it doubles as a radiator. It's something that, I mean, I know I won't have damp towels. There's not going to be any, you know, they smell. So this was an essential for me. And then moving around, we have the washstand and sink, which I love. So these are all Burlington. I'll obviously go into more detail when it's done. But yeah, this is the style that I knew I wanted. This bathroom is based very heavily actually on the Hoxton and Southwark and the Londoner bathrooms, which I just think it's turned out perfectly. These lights are Pooky and I think they're lovely. I'm going to have a mirror in the middle, obviously. I just don't have that yet. And then we move around into the shower. As I said, there will be a screen here. And then look at my niches. So these tiles are all Tops, and then the surround as well is from Tops tiles. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's perfection. There is nothing else that I would change about this. I'm gonna have all my like taller shampoos and conditioners down here, and then razor, I don't know what else in here, maybe like my exfoliating gloves, and then I'll be able to have everything else in here, and it's just, oh, it's going to look like perfection. And then my door handles are also on, so this one obviously has a lock because it's a bathroom. And then coming through to the bedroom, the sconces are on. I am so excited. Again, these are Pooky. I actually ordered these, oh my goodness, it must have been November last year, so during their Black Friday sale, I just got as much as I could. So yeah, these I ordered, so I'm gonna do these. Then bedside tables are going to be below there, and then on the bedside table, I'm also going to have a lamp. It's gonna be busy, but that's the look I really wanted to go for because I just think it looks way more homely. All of my sockets and switches are in, so these are Soho Lighting. I am just over the moon with them, honestly. I think they're absolutely beautiful. So they all have the USB and USB-C, which obviously is essential now. And then I have another double socket here. I could do like a desk here. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know what I'm going to do with this space. And then in here, I obviously have storage, and I am like, it's all been floored in there. I'm doing skirting and everything in there just so it looks, you know, together. And I've got the architrave around there and everything. I adore my skirting. I think this is beautiful. And then in the next update, I have my radiators in most of the rooms. Radiators was something that I knew I wanted to get right, and I genuinely think I have. I won't know really until, you know, all the floor covers are off and everything, but I think standalone, they're beautiful, so I just can't wait to see them in, you know, the overall room. But to be honest, this room is pretty much done. I've got my remote controls for my roof lights, so they do come with like a controller, but I wanted them on a switch. And then this is obviously bathroom switches. There's just a little patching to do in here, so like paint wise, but yeah, other than that, this room is literally done and ready to be cleaned, which is insane. I could move into here. I'm not going to yet, but I could. We then have the dressing room, which again is literally done besides cleaning. So I'm not having a radiator in here, so you can probably see. And that's because I've done underfloor heating, because this is going to be a dressing room, so there's going to be cupboards all around. I actually signed off my designs about 40 minutes ago. And I know, I'm pretty sure in the last update I told you that I needed to do that. And yeah, Well, no, actually, maybe I'd chosen the designs last time. I like signed to confirm I was like ready to pay and everything today. So that was a big deal. But yes, I wanted to keep the chimney breast in, and I'm gonna do something in here, which will be lovely. I obviously have sockets and things in here, and I'm going to have them cut out the back of the wardrobe so I can still use them, because, you know, you never know what you need. Maybe I'll need to plug a steamer in or an iron, or, you know. And then of course my gorgeous Soho lighting switches. Door handle, we don't have on here yet, but look, all of the spotlights and everything. Honestly, we're so close into the Pilates room. Again, this is pretty much done. I just look at this. Oh, and obviously the reason I don't have the architrave around the ceiling is because I'm doing a dressing room. But yeah, I think this is absolutely beautiful in here. And again, it's just the door handle in here, and then the floor coverings to be taken up and cleaned, and this is done. So obviously the radiator is in here. I think this is beautiful, but I'll be able to show you more in depth when this is all, you know, cleaned up. Oh, this is the company that I've used, by the way, for my flooring, HS Wood Flooring. They have been insane, like so good. One of the most accommodating companies I've worked with. With a big reno like this, there's times where, you know, maybe you book things in and things go wrong and it's like they can't come, or, you know, it pushes these guys back, and they've been so accommodating, which is just so helpful. And I think this is going to be one of the biggest changes. We come into the bathroom. I know. So this is my beautiful bath. It's going there. And then I obviously have a niche above, which I'm going to have all of my things on. Now, initially, this wasn't going to be tiled, but in the end decided it was, you know, a good idea. So we went to Tops and we're like, how do we, you know, how's it gonna look good to finish it off? They said we could have done the trim, but actually we saw this and they were like, oh yeah, if you want it traditional, do that. So all of the hardware in here is actually going to be chrome. So I've had a chrome finish here, and then eventually this is going to be wallpapered, but for now it's just white 06, I believe, from Lick. I will link all the colors down below that I've used. I know a lot of you asked in my kitchen reveal, but yes, I will, and I'm gonna do a whole video on it so I can talk you through everything. But again, spotlights are in, and then over here we have the shower. So again, I've got the niches, then the shower's going to be fitted with the shower screen, and yeah, I mean, this honestly feels way bigger than I thought it would. The ceiling was literally like here maybe before, so it's so much bigger in here, like I can't even explain. And then we come through to the guest bedroom. So I have a big water tank in here right now. We have the cupboard built in because obviously I have to put my water tank somewhere, so it's going in half of this cupboard. And then you can kind of see on the architrave, this is going to be the color, and then I'm doing a lighter pink in the rest of the room. But this is a little pan of the room. It's such a beautiful room. I've got the roof light, and yeah, it's going to be all pink. So this is the guest bedroom, and I'm over the moon. Like the beautiful windows, honestly, everything is just absolutely stunning. Yeah, this is going to be a fun room, and I love that my guests get to stay in here. Obviously there is a little more to do in here, but that's because I forgot to order the paint for the rest of the room, so that's what they're waiting on for this one. And again, another huge change. Welcome to my drawing room. Can you believe it? So the last time you saw this, it was just full of stuff. Now the stuff has gone. The window is being fitted, I believe, tomorrow, and the room is like, the floor's still not done in here, but the room is empty, which is a huge thing. And it's, you know, it's what it is. I feel like it's on the edge of coming together, or at least I hope. But yeah, so next up is to fit the window in here, and then the flooring company are coming back at the end of next week to do that. So by the time I'm back, hopefully this room will be all done. And at the same time I get my dressing room fitted, I am getting fitted units all in here and along. So I just thought, whilst I do that, and I do it in my dressing room and in the gym room, I was like, well, I kind of want something in my drawing room as well. So it kind of made sense. I'm having Hammonds do that as well. And it's just, it means I have to think less about, you know, dressing a room, furniture, storage. It's just so helpful. And coming down to the kitchen, so my washer and dryer are here. They are being built in a cupboard. Obviously that's not been done yet. I'm not even going to show you in here because it's gross, but my cloakroom will probably be one of the last things to be done. But, you know, it's a cloakroom. And then we come through to the kitchen. Everything's been covered up again just so it doesn't get marked or dinked. But I bought my fridge plate down. So essentially this was broken, and to replace it, it would have had to be shipped from America, and it was going to take so long that in the end we actually took the broken piece to a steel company and they replicated it, but obviously not bent and broken, and now that's going to be put in there. But someone in my last video made such a funny point that I wouldn't have even thought to point out, but yeah, there is no shelving in the side of my fridge. So this is the Sub-Zero Pro range, which is why it essentially looks like a professional kitchen fridge and freezer. That's the look. I love how it looks, and I think because it's such a large fridge, I'm not actually, you know, concerned. I'm not gonna have lack of space to store milk and drinks. That's all gonna go on this shelf. And I also do have a drinks fridge down there. So just, I didn't go through this in my last video, but I definitely will in my whole kitchen tour. This is all fridge. And then these drawers are also part of the fridge. So this is for kind of salads, vegetables, and things like that. And then we have another fridge drawer down here. And then this side is all freezer. I think there's plenty of space. And there is also, this bottom drawer is ice. So this is the built-in ice machine in the fridge, which is obviously so helpful. But yeah, that is pretty much how everything is looking. As I said, everything has been covered up in here just for kind of safety purposes, so nothing gets dinked. But I think it's exciting. Like, there's little things that I can't wait to get in the habit of using, like my hot tap and my sprayer. I don't know if it's called a sprayer, but yeah, it feels crazy. So as I said, I'm away right now as you're watching this, so go and check out my Instagram for my pictures and my videos, because I'll be doing Get Dressed With Me, which is very exciting. But then when I'm back, hopefully that's the week that I should be able to move in, and I haven't told you this yet. So if you've got this far in the vlog, give the vlog a like, because I am going to be doing daily videos. And I have some really fun giveaways to do. So I'm daily vlogging my move-in week, and I have some really cool giveaways, like home-focused giveaways that I'm so excited to be able to share with you. I think you're gonna love them. And yeah, it's gonna be a week of videos, which is so exciting because I want to be able to share everything with you. This has been such a build-up for me, and it's been such a personality trait for the last few years. And I'm excited to actually be in here and be able to live here, but I also want to share that transition with you. I think the transition periods are like so much of the fun. So yes, I'm gonna be daily vlogging for the week. So I mean, I feel like that's my heritage. That's where I came from. I was a daily vlogger, and any excuse I get to daily vlog any crazy exciting times of my life, I'm like, where's the camera? So it's gonna be really good. But for now, this is how everything's looking. Nothing's changed in the snug. I don't even think the door handles are on in here yet. No, they're not. But yeah, so when I'm back, I'll obviously be able to, what I'm gonna do before I actually move everything, I am gonna have to come back to the house and let the cleaners in and everything like that. So I will be able to give you, thinking about it, one more look through of how everything looks before I move in. But obviously it's not gonna look like my home until my stuff's here. But knowing that the primary bedroom is done and the ensuite, tomorrow, once that shower screen's in, I could actually have it cleaned and have my bed moved in is kind of unreal. Like, that doesn't compute. But I'm going on a lovely holiday, which I'm feeling very, very lucky about. And then when I get back, we'll be able to do all the crazy moving things. I need to go through my storage unit, actually. That's what I need to do. I'm a bit scared of that. But I need to also actually go to the sofa.com showroom and pick a fabric for my sofa to go in the snug, because I have been procrastinating on that for the last 8 months, actually, because that's how long ago I decided I was going to do that. We're not going to talk about it, but we are going to have a beautiful sofa in 8 weeks. So I also want to go at a chair as well, actually, for the drawing room, but we'll be able to do all that together. But for now, I'm gonna go and get a snack, and I'll catch up with you when I'm home. Ooh, this is weird. I never film in like this direction, but I'm home, and that is how everything is looking. It's a weird one because I feel like I'm so close, but not close enough to put an exact date on it. I don't know. It's one of those things where I'm like, shall I like book the movers and book the cleaners? And then my mom's like, no, and then my dad's like, no, yes, or it's not gonna happen. So I'm in that weird thing where it's like, do I just take the plunge? But when you're watching this, I will actually be away. I'm pretty sure I told you that earlier. But yeah, so I have just spent the like evening pulling bits together for that. So I've got my little Longchamp duffel, which is very exciting. It's gonna be a crazy time coming up, and yeah, it all just feels very surreal. Like there's so many recaps I want to do on renovating a house, the do's and don'ts if I would do it again, and my experience in general. And I can't wait just to show you everything because yeah, it's crazy. I can't believe I actually get to live there. That is the overarching thing, is just disbelief. So hopefully as you're watching this in 2 weeks time I will have moved in. I'm saying hopefully. It's always hopefully. But either way, I hope you've enjoyed this video and I hope you've enjoyed the update. I'm sure there'll be many more things to update you on as soon as I'm back, and I feel like if I can squeeze one more update in, I probably will, just because when it's done, you know? And I want to document as much of the process as possible. So even if it's like an extra upload on a random day, make sure you're subscribed with the notifications on, because I'm not gonna skip a whole vlog or like push my vlogs back a week just to get an extra update. It will just be like an extra video thrown in. So yeah, I'm gonna stop rambling and head off to sleep because evidently I'm pretty tired. But thank you so much for watching this vlog. I hope you are good. If you are, please give the vlog a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.